First, we are going to have an amazing day today because we are going to practice or we are going to have a discussion about education, right? This is going to be the most important day of our life about education. I think most of the people don't seem to understand about real education. Okay, so before I start, first of all, I want you guys to tell me some problems in our education system. Who would like to say first about education problem?
Assalamu alaikum. Uh, Nowadays education system, in my view, is a full of rubbish because from first standard to 10th standard, we do not learn anything. We are spend lakhs rupees, but what we get nothing. If we ask any students read this English book properly, these students will not read properly. And if you tell this student say about multiplication of any of 13 tables, so he will not calculate properly, so he will take the calculator and calculate the phone inside this smartphone.
Before I talk to you guys, first thing remember, if you talk about the ratio of like students and teachers, at least in our location, let's say one teacher 60 students, or sometime one teacher 70 students. It is not merely in colleges and school; it is also true in classes. I'm not talking about other country. I'm talking about my area at least, right? If you happen to go in another country, for example, there are like one teacher 12 students, maybe 10 students. I believe it is better in my opinion. I'm not talking about the how competent a teacher is. I'm talking about the quality of education. So, what else would you like to say, brother, about education problem? The problems in our education system. Shakil Ahmed or maybe Mohib? Yeah. Take it easy. Take it. You just keep it close. Keep it. It's better. Voice will be clear. Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
What I'm going to tell about education system, what I have experienced
Great.
in my life. I have passed 10th and now I'm in 12th. What I'm going to talk about that what I have learned in 8 to 10th, not 8 to 10th, 7 to 10th. It's full of rubbish
Yeah.
because in first to 6 I have to understand some things. For example, in first to 6 I have to learn English, Marathi, Hindi and other things. There are a lot of things that I want to learn. It is perfect around 6 in my opinion.
Yes.
Maybe for other opinion it is
Maybe for other people it
yeah.
might be like different. Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say that it will be better if you change if you pass the 10th, then you have to select the
Stream.
three stream:
Right.
commerce, science and arts. It will be better if you make commerce, science, art before 6, after 6.
After six.
After 6, when you completed 6, you have to choose these three.
Okay, fine, fine.
It will be better for us to understand.
Okay, right.
For example, if we are learning commerce for only 2 hours, it will only make for 2 hours for 2 years. For it will only make our self that we only learn about it a little.
Right, right.
That commerce, accountants and other things for business and other. If you started learning this thing from 8 to 8 around 8 or 7, it just like if we at the end of the education,
Right.
like 12th or graduate, we will become entrepreneur in under 1 year in my opinion.
Okay.
It
fine.
will benefit
Yeah.
us like boom.
Okay, okay, brother. Like it's common period of time. Yeah, but before I give you, see one more point I would like to mention here. The point is about the thing which can be learned in 3 months. We are spending years and years, for example, 3 years, 5 years, learning the same thing which can be learned in 3 4 months. So that might be a waste of time, in my opinion. This is our humble opinion, and we might be wrong. If somebody provide us evidence, we could change our mind, right? Okay, brother Shakil Ahmed, what would you like to say? Problems in education.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Keep it close.
In my point of view, I would like to say that education is not related to the money and how much I can earn.
Right.
It is the directly proportional to the mental
Well said.
mental development, spiritual development, social development, and the health and the psychological development. So, in my point of view, if you educate to someone, definitely you have to keep in mind कि surrounded all the
Circumstances.
circumstances has growth, because right now our society, our system is directly comparison with the money, how
Right,
he
yeah.
can earn money according to their education. They think they are more success.
Right.
So in my point of view, money is a different thing. If
And
you are more
education.
educated, that means not you are earning more.
Right.
If you want to more money, you definitely you have to choose another path.
Right.
Education is the rightly overall growth in
Okay.
my point of view.
Right.
But our perception, our education system, our society, social culture is a has a negative thoughts perception.
Right.
So I deny in myself. I
Just
do not agree
one-
with that.
Yeah. But the first point, the word we pronounce development, okay? And one more thing, that we are right now discussing about the problems in our education system. I do understand money and education both can be, we can correlate or we cannot correlate, right? That's not the point right now. We are talking about what are the problems in our education systems. Let's discuss about that first. We can talk about one day about business, education, and money, whatever, right? Okay, brother. What do you think about problems in education?
In my point of view, there is a one bigger problem I realize about my career, about my experience, life experience. The student and the people does not know do not know what quality I have inside. According to their quality and potential strength, they do not pursue their career.
Right.
They just inspired from brother, cousin, friends, and society. That is the biggest problem in my point of view, and this is the greatest loophole in our education system. They do not understand, they not teach us how to recognize our potential.
Right.
What is inside me? What is the natural talent I have?
Well said.
Which type of
Keep it close.
which type of talent I have? Which type of strength I have?
Right.
And according to their talent and ability and potential, we can pursue their career. If
Pursue our career, right?
yeah, pursue our career. So this is the biggest loophole in education system in our.
Okay, one by one point at a time. So, brother mentioned a great point. He mentioned that does anyone know about psychological trait? According to some psychologists, or one psychologist, we have 16 personality trait. There are 16 types of people in the world, right? So, brother is saying, if you do not know about yourself, how the hell are you going to decide about your future?